The Xbox has a major problem on its hands as it relates to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. Merry Christmas. I'm still in my Christmas pajamas because I wanted to come down here and talk about this. I've been playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle nonstop for the past few days, and I've been absolutely loving the game. However, there is one major problem, and if you just picked this up for Christmas, you just got this gifted on Christmas morning, then you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if you're playing it on an Xbox Series X or S. All you need to do is read the forums, jump on Reddit to see that, yes, tens of thousands of people are having the exact same problem as you, and that is crashing every 15 minutes or so in the game. The whole system is rebooting, having to start from scratch, having to relaunch the game. And according to forums or people who've reached out to Bethesda specifically, the answer from Bethesda apparently is, well, talk to Microsoft. So Microsoft, everyone's talking to you. You can certainly see it in their forums. Like, what is happening with this game? Like, this is unacceptable for a marquee like game like this. Certainly that's going to be probably a huge game that's going to be shared, gifted underneath the Christmas tree this holiday season. For this to be crashing like this, it's just unacceptable. So what is actually happening? Well, just right out of the gate, you're starting the gate. You're seeing here like the opening sequence behind me. I don't want to play any like big spoilers, but this is just the opening sequence. Just walking through the forest, boom, frozen, totally frozen, nothing, no sound, nothing, just freezes. There's nothing you can do. And then you're just having to reboot and repower up the Xbox and start all over again and pick up from your last save point. Fortunately, it does save quite often every time you see the little Indiana Jones hat and you're getting a save. But if you don't, then you're in deep trouble and you got to go back and start, go back another 15, 20 minutes until your last save point. And that's what happened to me repeatedly with this game. I would make it to the next big set piece scenes in the Vatican and then go forth, and I'm making my way along, and then boom, frozen, over and over and over again. It's just unacceptable. I can honestly say I haven't experienced this in a modern game in a long, long time, where it's just broken on the Series X and S. And I guess if you're playing it on Steam, you're playing it on a PC, then you're probably going to be fine. I haven't heard any problems over there, but it's not available on the PlayStation 5 yet. It comes out earlier next year, which is where I wanted to be able to play it, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of Xbox, and here just another affirmation for me once again about my sort of distaste for Xbox and what Microsoft is doing. But I don't want to be a bah humbug here. Let me just tell you, this game is a masterpiece, and I'm about 5 hours into the game, so maybe it'll go woke, maybe it'll turn terribly, it'll become a piece of garbage further on. And I know side quests can get you derailed, and you're kind of searching for things, maybe takes you out of the main story, and if you want to go down that path, you can. But I absolutely love this game. As a fan of Indiana Jones, that this takes place right after Raiders of the Lost Ark in that sort of chronology. It goes back to the 1930s. It goes back to that sense of like exploration, fighting fascists. The music is fantastic. The exploring, but all of the little things that make an Indiana Jones film a great Indiana Jones film, using your fists, using your fisticuffs, the sounds of hitting one of these big guys in the face.
Time to shine.
Smashing people with like just a random wine bottle. The game really encourages you like to pick up random items, and use those in your environment. Pick up a broom, pick up a candelabra, and just smash, a Nazi over the head with it. It's just so much fun. And searching and stealth mode and trying to find things, piecing pieces of a puzzle together, and hearing Indiana Jones sort of quip at every turn where he picks up a comic book that the fascists are reading. He's like, oh, I guess even fascists need something to do in their downtime. Like little moments like that.
Yes, even fascists need a little light distraction.
Or just perfect Indiana Jones talking to himself under his breath is what he always did. Like, oh, Marcus must have been here. Oh, Marcus, like all of those little moments. They just nailed it. They absolutely nailed Indiana Jones. And I know there's been sort of games over the years that are sort of hit and miss with this series, but I'm absolutely loving this game. The set pieces are fantastic. You're in the Vatican. I won't give you any more than that. The Vatican is really your first one, so that's not a big surprise. It's right out of the gate. You're there. just the attention to detail, top notch. You know that 1930s attention to detail, all of the sort of rugged equipment and technology that you're using, the old radios, the old gramophones, like all of those things, the leather. The textures when he puts on his leather coat, the lighting, and the lighting just looks fantastic in this game. The use of shadows when you walk through and you see the shadows and like in a darkened alleyway, and you just see the shadows of Indy's hat hit a wall. Oh, it's so perfect. It just reminds you that yes, you are playing as Indiana Jones. Like that's what this is. That's what this is all about. So I think my first impressions after like 5.5 hours or so of this game, despite the crashes, is that this is an Indiana Jones masterpiece. And I really almost wish that this came out maybe in October or November, because I think this would have been in the Game of the Year nominations. It would have been in the Game of the Year discussions. I have to say that if I could go back and sort of revise my Games of the Year list right now, I'd almost probably put Indiana Jones at the top of that list. Now, it's not fair because I'm not done with the game yet. I haven't 100%ed this. So, I'll have to come back to that and maybe make an assessment a little bit later. But it nails it. It absolutely nails it. So congratulations to Machine Games for a fantastic job here. So I really hope that this is a huge success and that they make more Indiana Jones games like this. I really, really do. I think they've got the talent. I think they've got the creativity here. I love the engine. I love everything they've done here. So please, please, please make more games in this series. Let's make this a success. I sure as hell hope, though, that like the freezing issue that we're seeing right now on Xbox doesn't really hurt it. Sometimes that can really hurt a game right out of the gate. So I really, really hope that Microsoft is paying attention to whatever the hell is happening on the Xbox side of things. And I hope that Bethesda and Microsoft and all of these guys are having a conversation right now about how to fix this, because I bet you have a lot of people who got this on Christmas Day and who want to play it and are wondering what the heck is happening here. But yeah, you're not alone. There's thousands and thousands of people right now. Just look at these forums who are all saying the same thing about the freezing issue. So, but again, I don't want to be a bah humbug. It's an amazing game. So thank you guys for making an amazing Indiana Jones game. Thank you for giving me everything that I want as an Indiana Jones fan. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year to you guys. I'm still sitting in my pajamas because that's what I do on Christmas Day. And I also make videos sometimes. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you real soon.